What's up, guys? Wade Willis here for Wade's Weeb Reviews, here to break down episode 9 of Fruits Basket. Totally emotional episode, as always with Fruits Basket. We did not end on a cliffhanger in this episode. I think because Toru actually fell off of a cliff, so they did not want to end in a cliffhanger again. But wow, so breathtaking. So many scenes, just seeing the whole exchange between Akito and Toru was absolutely fantastic. And yeah, guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Getting pretty close to it. And it would really help if you subscribed. But yeah, like I said, the whole exchange between Toru and Akito was captivating, to say the least. I was on pins and needles. I'm thinking, I honestly thought Akito was just gonna run straight at her and trying to like shank her, basically. And immediately, Toru's empathy and heart are just on full display. She realizes um, really where Akito's coming from and how lonely it must be to be Akito. It really blows my mind how there are people that hate Toru who watch this show or have read the manga. Like, she's like one of the sweetest characters like in fiction, period. And just such a good person, and even a good person in that situation would be more on the defensive and trying to like just tell Akito what she wants to hear to get her to like drop her weapon, whereas Toru is like just like realizes it, feels so badly that she didn't notice this before, and is like running at her, which as like which you should not normally do when someone has a knife. uh but Toru just like feels for her, wants to like give her a hug, even though Akito is like the things she's saying are not like matching her like body language, because you can tell she's like saying that she hates Toru, and like when Toru is like coming towards her, Akito isn't like, she's disarmed her with her voice, because yes, she does get cut by the knife, but it's not in the same way that Akito like stabbed Kureno, which we find out that Kureno actually didn't die, which absolutely shocked me. I thought they were killing him off, especially with the sparrow thing. The dead sparrow, I thought that signified him dying as well. But the way Akito is kind of like using the knife is in a very defensive way, just trying to keep Toru away. Like, Akito doesn't want to like Toru, but she realizes that there's a reason all these people in her family are drawn to Toru, and like Akito is also being drawn to her, but she's trying to like stop it, because yes, in or in Akito's perspective, once Toru came in, it did throw a big wrench into like her whole family, and things for Akito got worse. And that's what she's saying. Deep down, I feel like she's coming to grips that it's her treating them horribly. It was actually what was pushing them away towards Toru, and Toru's just pure kind nature that was drawing them in. It wasn't anything malicious from Toru. She's not trying to steal them from Akito. It's just Toru cares about all of them. And Akito um, is really just like trying to grasp at straws, trying to keep everyone together. But yeah, like I said, very like defensive slashes, which surprised me. I kind of realized like, okay, it's changing now. And then they have like their kind of like face off at the cliff. And soon as I saw that they were right over like Toru's old like camping spot where she was living, which, side note, Toru, you probably should have cleaned up that stuff, but that's that's just a side note. Um, it was so poetic that that was the spot that they were at, and I knew something horrible was going to happen in that spot just because of how like poetic it was. That's like where she was living, and then went from there into living with the Shigure and Yuki and Kyo and all them. So, but I didn't expect it. I thought I honestly thought Akito was gonna like save her or grab her before she fell. I thought that would have been really interesting. It was raining. I could have maybe seen the cliff collapsing. I thought it was maybe going to be slipping and falling off, not like a rock slide or mudslide thing. I assume they weren't going to kill her off just because we have enough episodes left that I didn't think that was going to happen. Um, but yeah, it was really interesting to see how differently everyone acted in the situation. Um, we kind of see that Shigure had some like grandmaster plan, or it's alluded to that. Was he using Toru to try to bring out the best in Akito? Was that part of his plan? He says he didn't want everyone to be injured or whatever, and feels slightly bad about that. But it seems like he was using the people that were like high empathy to try to, I guess, cure Akito from like her madness in a way. And Akito truly feels remorse for all of this. Um, and I think, I'm sure she's felt guilty for things she's done, but this you can really see she's kind of turned a page. Now, is this the Akito we're going to see for the rest of the show? I feel like there's going to have to be something where she has kind of a inner struggle with how she's going to act. Um, but maybe she does just continually grow from here. We see a brand new Akito because of Toru. That would be great. I feel like we're going to get to that eventually. We do only have 4 episodes left. And again, don't spoil it if you've seen the original or read the manga. Um, but yeah, I kind of feel like there's going to have to be some type of conflict these last 4 episodes. I'm placing my money on it being Rin, and obviously the ties are still there. Um, and we have all this stuff with Kyo. There's still some stuff going on. And I think there is going to be a struggle with Akito, like not wanting to give everything up. And then Rin also is just a wild card that I think is going to, at least for like 2 episodes of the 4, is really going to like screw things up for everyone. So that's kind of where I'm seeing it. I could be totally wrong. I was really surprised with how far Akito moved forward by the end of this episode. That was actually kind of shocking to me. And it was just cool. Momiji kind of like dropping knowledge on her and giving her the little push that she needed to go visit Toru. And like when I saw them in the room together, it just like gave me chills. I was just so happy. And I just love Toru so much. So I'm glad that she's okay. I hope she makes it the final 4 episodes. I don't trust Rin. I honestly still don't trust Akito because it's just there's going to be some type of inner struggle with Akito in these last 4 episodes I see. But I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this episode. It was fantastic. Sorry for the delayed upload of this. And yeah, guys, let me know what you thought.